What's up, guys? So, I'm going to do another Kendra G breakdown. But, before I do it, and I'm probably going to say this over and over again, right? I'm probably saying it on my podcast. I'll probably say it in other videos. And I have said it in other videos, right? But I want to say it here. That, in my videos, you see, I just, because I guess it's on recently on my mind because I've always getting hate comments, which is fine. I love it, right? I mean, as you get bigger, you rather get hate comments than no comments at all, right? As you're growing, a small channel trying to grow, you rather get hate comments than no one even commenting at all. But the comments I got were, I'm not black. I should stay. I should mind my own business. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's not my community. Shit like that, right? My response, and it will always be my response, is that one, I make content for men, trying to give voice to men, and well, black men or men. So that's one of the things, because the logic I see, like, let's say women wanting six-figure men. Well, whether you're black, white, Asian, whatever, you know how it feels for a woman that wants a man at a certain tax bracket, but men are not, it's not average men that reaches that tax bracket. And, I talk about the feelings, the thoughts, the situations surrounding that, shit like that, right? So all men can understand the feelings of certain groups of men, or they should, right? So again, I understand it. The issues of like baby mama culture, although it's a big issue in the black community, it's an issue in any community, and I can understand that feeling in any community. Because look at this. I've dated mainly black women. I have a baby mama that's black. Most of my friends are black. I've worked in the black community most of my life. I care for black people. I respect black people. Now, you may say, oh, the things I say about women doesn't seem like I respect black people. No, I don't think that. I think that's absolutely wrong. It's because I view that some black women, maybe majority, are self-destructive. They are destroying the community that they so-called are a part of. So I don't believe it's necessarily disrespect. I prefer it to be as a holding women accountable. And in this case, or in most cases, black women accountable for their actions, for their words, right? For their thoughts, for their feelings, right? Holding them accountable. So see this thing, right? It's not coming from, a thought of malice intent. It's not coming from a disrespectful, feeling, or I don't know, like thought pattern, right? I'm not like thinking, oh, I hate you. I'm gonna like say a lot of crap. No, that's not where I'm coming from. I'm just like, I want things to change. Let's say I want to, and I'm not saying I'm able to. I'm a nobody, right? Like I've always said, if you watch my podcast, I call myself Mr. Nothing Special. So I'm nothing special, but I hope I could be a part of trying to shed light on the effort to destroy single motherhood cycle, the cycle of single motherhood, right? The cycle of women picking terrible men to become single mothers and not holding themselves accountable for it, right? So it's just, I'm just saying that, like, you could say that I should go talk about Asian people, but my content is for men, and it's about men's issues, right? So Whether you're black, white, Asian, whatever. If it's about if it's a men's issue, I'm gonna talk about it. And I've talked about Asian, Asian shit, white shit, whatever, right? So because it's just men, the sphere of men. So yeah, I guess I just wanted to put my 2 cents in it, like, so you get to know me a bit better, right? Know where I'm coming from, what's my thought pattern. I mean, whether you like it or not, it don't matter. I'm just saying that, like, for the people that, are interested in my content, but, wonder why I do certain things, why I say certain things, well, that's why. I respect a lot of the powerful black men, the men that were knowledgeable, right? I respect Kevin Samuels. If you don't like him, then you definitely wouldn't care about me, right? So yeah. So that's what. Yeah. Anyway, let's get started.
Hey, Boo, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Give me better light. I can work with that. Let's see. Light is always your favorite.
Really my time. Let me turn on the light. Ah. Okay. Is that better?
I don't know. Okay, what's your name, baby?
See? My name is Priscilla.
Priscilla.
Mm-hmm.
How old are you?
I am 45.
45? You look good. I thought you were
45. I've said it in all of my videos, right? Especially the ones about with the older ladies. As you get older, you get harder to deal with. Period, right? Women get people. Okay, I'm gonna be fair. People in general get harder to deal with, right, as they get older. But the difference, right, is that with men, they're not looking as they get older. They're not even looking for marriage like that. Or with men, I don't like to say men don't necessarily settle, but men just like ignore shit. Right? So, like, if he was in his, let's say, men that were in his 30s, right? They can't stand this habit, like a bad habit. I don't know. A woman that chews her food loud. Stupid. I'm just giving a stupid example, but like he can't stand it when he's 30, so he breaks up with women easily, right? But now that a man that's in his like 45, right? He don't care. Whatever. If he wants a relationship, he don't care. A man that's in his 45, right, in his later years. For men, they may get a little bit harder to deal with, but I kind of feel like men just actually get more like they don't care, right? Men get to an age where it's whatever. It's like, if you can bring me peace, I don't care if you're a bit chubby. I don't care if you're, look like a 4. I don't care this. I don't care that. Right? As long as you probably bring the man peace. Right? That's my thing. So that's So now I'm kind of thinking about, like, I don't think men get that hard to deal with. They just get more nonchalant and don't care as much. Right? And they probably don't mean. And again, it's a different avenue, right? If a man wants a relationship, he probably won't care. He also probably won't care about marriage and any of that stuff too. Now for a woman, she will still stick to her guns. She wants marriage, she wants everything, she wants this, that. And she's always saying, like, I'm not gonna settle. Okay, well then fine. Obviously, you're the reason. You're the problem. Right? You think you deserve the best? Fine, great. Wait it out. Keep waiting. You should wait until you're in the grave. But mindset like that will always be the same type of person that will be alone, stay alone, die alone.
younger.
Thank you.
Bring the phone up a little bit. Okay. All right, there we go. Try to stay steady. Priscilla, 45, where you calling me from?
Houston, Texas.
Houston, how old are you?
45.
Oh, you did tell me that. That's my apologies. What do you do for a living?
I'm a realtor and I'm an interior designer.
Realtor and interior designer. What's your zodiac sign? You're
Sagittarius.
cutting your head off. Can you see yourself?
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius. You have any
Let me see if I
kids?
can see it. No, no children.
Okay. This is Priscilla, 45, Sagittarius, Houston, Texas. Realtor, interior designer, no kids. What kind of man you looking for, baby?
Intelligent, honest, driven, just a good person.
Okay, it's a good person. What are your deal breakers?
I break it up.
I said, what are your deal breakers?
No smoking, multiple baby moms, must be successful. When I say successful, you can't just be starting your career, but definitely anything more than 2 kids is a problem, or anything more than 2 different babies mom. It only can be one woman. If it's more than one,
Okay, so only one child's mother. Okay, you're 45. What's the age range you want to date?
30 to 48.
Okay, you go as low as 30.
Yes.
So you'll date 40.
Right.
So one more time, baby.
I attract younger men most of the time.
Okay. So you go.
You do know why, right? Because they want to hit that. I mean, this is the thing, right? Women don't understand that the difference between just attracting men for sex and attracting men for a relationship. It's not impressive that you can attract men for sex, because pretty much any woman can do that. There's very few women that's so hideous that can't even attract a man for sex, for free sex. So that's not impressive that you can attract men for sexual relationships. But at 45, obviously you can't attract men for commitment, or men that you want for commitment.
15 years younger.
Yeah.
Okay. So he can have kids, but only one child's mother. Does he have to look a certain way?
Yes. He has to be in shape.
Has to
He has
be in shape.
nice teeth. He doesn't have to be a model or anything, but definitely has to look like.
Has to do what?
He definitely has to have nice grooming. He has to be attractive to me.
Okay. All right. What about money?
At least a minimum of 60,000.
Minimum 60. Does he have to be in Houston?
Not necessarily, but he has to be willing to travel, because I can't leave my people, because I'm a realtor. So I would never be able to relocate if we were talking about long term. So he'd have to be willing to travel. I can travel too, but long term, they have to know I'm not gonna.
Okay. Priscilla, 45, Sagittarius, Houston, Texas, realtor, interior designer, no kids. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
I used to be a personal trainer. Everything was all natural, but that's it.
Okay, we see you. You said you used to be.
Personal trainer, she's so thick. I mean, I don't know. She seems thicker than what I think a personal trainer would be.
A personal trainer?
Yes.
Okay. You used to be a personal trainer. When was your last relationship, Priscilla?
Officially, I would say last year.
Last year. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When was the last time you was intimate with someone?
In January of this year with the person from last year.
Okay. What are 3 flaws you think you have to work on?
I would say I'm too trusting. I'm a workaholic, and I'm always, well, that goes back to the same thing. I'm a workaholic. I'm too trusting, and gosh, I like to shopaholic, I guess. But that goes.
You know, she sounds more and more like a career woman, right? Modern woman that has focused on her career, which is perfectly fine. The issue is that those are the type of women, the career women, will always think that they can have it all. They always think that they can have a perfect career, a great career, then a great husband, and then a great family, being a great mom. And they think they can have it all. Now, what will show you is that you can't, because now at 45, she definitely won't be a great mom. So that's out of the window. But I don't also, of course this is not like a definite, but being such a driven career woman, would that transfer to becoming a great wife? I'm doubtful of that, right? I'm doubtful of that, because women like that, they focus heavily on their career. So to become a great wife, your focus is your husband. I doubt women like that would bend that way. So I've always heard it a lot, right? I've done these videos quite a few times now, right? Especially, you see the career women when they're in their 50s, some that maybe in their 60s. They've constantly focused on their career. Either put husbands to the wayside or just put dating to the wayside. And it shows that they're still in the dating market now in their later years. I just think that it's the delusion that a lot of women have that they can have it all, and you just can't. Sometimes in life, you're just gonna have to sacrifice. So you have a good career. Obviously, you sacrifice relationships for that. To think that now I don't have to focus so heavily on my career. I can focus on relationships, but you can even hear her, right? She's just said that a man has to bend to her, her life because of her career. And then she said she's a workaholic. What man wants to be second best? I don't know any man that loves being second best. So you can tell why she's still single.
Being a interior designer, I'm always shopping, and I used to be a fashion stylist, so I'm always shopping. But it's
Okay, so that's a flaw.
yeah, that is a flaw. Shopping too much is a flaw.
Okay, fair enough. That was 3?
Yeah, I said shopping too much. I'm too trusting, and I'm a workaholic.
Gotcha. Why do you think you're single?
Because I have standards. I'm not gonna settle. So usually I find a lot of my friends or people in my realm, they'll settle because they're just tired of being alone, and I'm happy with myself. So I'd rather be alone than settle.
What are your friends settle?
It's funny, right? Women that say they're happy with themselves. I can never understand. Now, what's the point of dating? Because you gotta think, right? I would never say I'm happy with myself. I'm content. I don't even think anything of it, right? I don't say I'm happy. I don't say I'm impressed. I say I want to be in a relationship. But when women make it a point that they're saying that they're fine being with themselves, they're happy with being by themselves, they date themselves, they focus on themselves. Fine, I guess, but I can never understand that when you say that you're happy with yourself, why change that happiness to now be with someone else? If you're happy, if you are already happy, what's the point of, changing that happiness? There's no reason, right, to change that happiness. You're already happy. She's happy with herself. She has a supposedly good career. She makes a good amount of money. Well, then, be by yourself. There's no reasoning for you to need to be in a relationship. Obviously, you don't really. It's not a priority. So, I sometimes don't understand women in the sense that just stay single. You know, do situationships. You know, have sex if you ever need sex. But if you don't, just be happy by yourself because you're happy by yourself. That's why I don't understand. Why say you're happy by yourself and then want to change that happiness? I could never understand that.
Going for?
Tell me why, right? Explain to me why. Why are you? Because enlighten me. Why are you happy by yourself, and yet also want to change that happiness? I mean, what's the point?
I would say multiple baby mamas and drama issues. They don't have a job. They are borrowing money from them. I don't take care of men, so they usually take care of their men, or either they accept a lot of infidelity. So I'm not none of that. Or in my opinion, also I'm really health conscious. I'm not going to be with somebody. I go to the gym 5 times a week. If you don't work at all, we not work out at all, we're not going to mesh well because I'm up at 5 o'clock in the morning and I'm gone. So that, yeah.
Got to work out. She ain't playing no games with that one. Okay. Okay. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I'm very kind. I'm sweet, understanding. I'm an excellent cook when I have time. I definitely know how to create and make a home really nice. Let's see what else. I'm educated. I'm kind. I'm sweet. I'm just.
I mean, again, women say a lot of shit that other women say, right? So really, what makes you different? She seems chaotic. She seems hard to deal with. Kind and sweet, I guess. But then, you know, a 35-year-old would say she's kind and sweet as well. So really, see, this is the thing where women don't understand. They make themselves out to be exactly like other women. But there's a caveat of they're also hard to deal with. So there's really less enthusiasm being with them. This is how it is, right? So what's the point, right? She says really nothing that's she said nothing that's like that would attract a man or tempt a man. Make a house a home. Really make a house your home. It's not like where a man feels he's at home in the house. No, because you really never had that opportunity, right? Cooking, I guess, but sometimes I find like the really health conscious women are their cooking is not the most flavorful. I don't know.
A good person. I'm chill. I'm relaxed. But I am very a good person to help bounce ideas off of. An entrepreneur, so I have like multiple things that I do. So a guy would be lucky if he wants to bounce ideas off of me. I'd be able to kind of help him, you know, kind of think of other things that he could do to diversify whatever he's doing. So I could say that's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it. So let's do it. Priscilla, 45, Sagittarius, Houston, Texas. She cannot relocate, so if you're not there, you have to be willing to go there. Realtor, interior designer, no kids. You can have kids, but no more than 2 and only 1 baby mama. Correct? All right.
Yes.
Make at least 60K. 30 to 48 is her request. Be in shape, nice teeth, and well groomed.
Exactly.
Anything else you wanted to add?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Give them your Facebook page.
Again, I think everyone should have standards, right? They should have standards. They should have boundaries. They should have whatever preferences that they want. I'm all for it, and I'm not even, bagging her on any of her preferences, right? I am gonna say that she seems hard to deal with. So, so you gotta see. She's 45. She's not yet met a man that has qualified for her preferences. So, at 45, I mean, do you still think that? I do not think that you have, better of a chance to meet a man that meets all your standards at 45 compared to you when you were 25. So, I don't, like I said, women only get harder to deal with, and their selection, their pool of selection, only gets smaller as they get older. So, yeah, I just don't think that she falls in the category of just another woman that will stay single and die alone. She's probably better off buying a pet. That's it. Because you gotta think, at her age, her high standards, whatever, the chance of her finding that man isn't that high. A man that she wants isn't that high. So, yeah. I only see that. Plus, she's average looking, right? She's kind of even, she's average, right? At best. At best, she's average. She's a 5 at best. So, for her to say, I want a man that's athletic, attractive, in his 30s or above, is like, okay, I mean, I guess. I would say just maybe help your search by finding a man that's, 50 and above. Because a man that's 30 and he's attractive and he fits all these other categories that she supposedly have, why would he get with a 45-year-old? Why? When he could get with a 35-year-old, a 25-year-old, anyone in between, if he fits these attributes, these preferences that she has. A man that doesn't have kids, or only one kid, I guess, right? A man that has less trauma, a man that's attractive, that's fit. Well, a lot of women want that. Women want fit men. So, yeah, this is the delusion where you're not seeing that. Is it even worth you being in a dating market now, right? It isn't. Don't deal with it, right? I will tell women, right? I will give women advice and saying, don't. Great. I will say, stick to your standards. But does it make sense for you to still be in the dating market? No. Give up on it. If he comes your way, great. Take it. But just live your life by yourself, right? If it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. Just be happy on your own, like you said you are. That's it. So, I don't know. I just think that this is a woman that's deluded. She doesn't understand. She doesn't understand the world. She doesn't understand the dating market. At 45, you don't have a whole lot to offer a man, right? Especially when whatever package you have comes with, I believe, I can sense it, a lot of attitude, a lot of her way of the highway. And that's annoying, right? Combativeness, masculinity, right? Someone who's just like combative, that's very argumentative, that's very, like I said, her way of the highway kind of shit. That's not tempting. Anyway, I guess that's it. Later, guys.